In Bollywood, the lights shine brighter than anywhere else in the world. But here's what they don't tell you. The road to that spotlight, it's paved with rejection letters, empty stomachs, and nights where giving up felt easier than holding on. Behind every red carpet smile, there's a story of survival that'll give you chills. Today, we are diving deep into 7 incredible journeys, from poverty to power, from nothing to everything. These aren't fairy tales. These are real stories of people who refuse to let their circumstances define their destiny. Let's go. From rags to unimaginable riches. Coming in at number 10, a man who proved that talent doesn't need permission to shine. Nawazuddin Siddiqui. Picture this. A small farming village in Uttar Pradesh. No electricity for hours. Just fields, family, and a young boy with an impossible dream. Nawazuddin studied chemistry. He worked as a watchman just to survive in Delhi. He finally graduated from National School of Drama in 1996. However, he still faced a decade of rejection, 10 years of no. But then 2012 happened. He became a household name post-Kahani. Gangs of Wasipur followed, which furthered his fame. Bollywood realized what they'd been missing all along. Raw, real, powerful. From struggling to pay rent in Mumbai's tiniest rooms to becoming one of India's most internationally acclaimed actors, Nawaz didn't just break through. He rewrote the rules. At number 6, the superstar who went from punching bus tickets to commanding 100 crore rupees per film. Rajinikanth. Before the mass hysteria, there was just a regular guy named Shivaji working as a bus conductor in Bangalore. He borrowed money to join the Madras Film Institute. His style was unique. That swag, that dialogue delivery, that presence. It was unlike anything Tamil cinema had seen. From Apurva Ragangal to Kabali to Jailer, the man became more than an actor. He became a movement. Today, he's one of Asia's highest-paid actors. Number 5, the man who literally fought his way to the top. Akshay Kumar. Before the 4 a.m. workouts, before the 4 to 5 films a year and the 135 crore paydays, there was a young man washing dishes in Bangkok. Akshay worked as a waiter, saved every single rupee because he had to send money back home. One photo shoot changed everything. His physique, his dedication, his action potential, it was undeniable. Then came Khiladi, and Bollywood had found its action hero. But unlike others, Akshay didn't slow down. He worked, film after film after film. From earning 1,500 rupees a month to having a net worth estimated at 2,500 crore rupees. Akshay's story teaches us one thing. Discipline beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. At number 4, the actor who made the whole world pause and listen. The late, irreplaceable Irrfan Khan. Born in Jaipur to a modest family, Irrfan had dreams bigger than his circumstances. He got into the National School of Drama. For years, he did roles nobody remembers. Background characters. Blink and you'll miss him appearances. His talent was too subtle, too real for Bollywood's loud style back then. And then something beautiful happened. Hollywood noticed what Bollywood overlooked. Slumdog Millionaire, Life of Pi, Jurassic World, Inferno. He became the bridge between Indian cinema and global storytelling. But it's his Indian films that truly captured his soul. Piku, The Lunchbox, Hindi Medium, performances that didn't need dialogue to move you. Even in silence, Irrfan Khan spoke volumes. From nothing to international icon, his journey reminds us that authenticity always wins.
At number 3, a man who turned rejection into an art form, Manoj Bajpayee. Manoj was rejected from the National School of Drama 4 times. But he refused to give up. When he finally made it to Mumbai, the struggle didn't end. He did small roles, TV shows, barely survived. And then Ram Gopal Varma cast him in Satya. Then 2 national awards, international acclaim, and with The Family Man, he proved that TV and OTT can be as powerful as cinema. From being rejected 4 times to becoming one of India's finest actors, Manoj Bajpayee's story is for every person who was told, "You're not good enough." At number 2, the Amitabh Bachchan. Before he was Big B, he was just a tall, lanky guy with a deep voice that directors called too heavy for cinema. He faced 12 consecutive flops, 12 films that bombed. He slept on friends' couches, borrowed money for food, almost gave up. Then Prakash Mehra took a chance on him. Zanjeer released in 1973, and India found its angry young man, Diwa, Sholay, Don. He became a phenomenon, but here's where the real test came. In the late 90s, he lost everything. His company failed. He was bankrupt. At an age when most retire, Amitabh came back with Kaun Banega Crorepati, and then Mohabbateen, and then Black. Today, at 82, he's still working, still inspiring, still legendary. If there's one story that proves it's never over until you decide it's over, it's Amitabh Bachchan's. And finally, number 1. The man who had absolutely nothing and became absolutely everything. Shah Rukh Khan. He came to Mumbai with 1,500 rupees in his pocket. That's it. No place to stay, no connections, no godfather. He slept on railway station benches. He crashed at friends' places. He'd lost both parents by his early 20s. He started with TV, Fauji, circus, small roles. But even then, there was something magnetic about him. His film debut came in 1992 with Deewana. Then he became the king of romance. DDLJ ran for 28 years in theatres. 28 years. But even kings faced doubt. There were flops. There were years when people said he was finished. And then Pathan released in 2023, 1,000 plus crores, followed by Jawan, another 1,000 plus crores. Today, he's not just Bollywood's biggest star. He's a global icon with a net worth of 11,700 plus crores. He owns IPL teams, production houses, and most importantly, the hearts of millions. From sleeping on railway stations to owning Manat, Shah Rukh Khan's journey isn't just about success, it's about belief. 7 stories, 7 journeys, 7 proofs that where you start doesn't determine where you finish. They didn't have connections, they didn't have money, they didn't have it easy, but they had something stronger. They had belief. So the next time you feel like giving up on your dreams, remember that every star you admire was once exactly where you are right now, in the dark, hoping someone would notice their light. This was Masala Scoop. If these stories inspired you, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep dreaming.